Hi everybody. Thought I'd get on here and show you guys a few things. I just want to, yes, I'm putting some stuff in a case. I can't tell you just yet, but I'll show you when I'm done. And which I'm almost there. Last try. I am excited. This isn't the real big gift though. This is a combination of my brother, my husband, and myself. Did y'all see those northern lights last night? They were spectacular. We got to see them, and I got to see them with grandbaby, which was really special because, it's not like you get to see them all the time. It's kind of one of those very rare things. Okay, the case I got, I'm not sure I like, but it is what it is, and we are going to use it. Okay, so first things first. I've been showing you guys the 300. This is the case I got. This is kind of, hi Jess, how are you? This is the case I got for my 300 colors. I'm not sure I like this case, but it is what it is. It holds all 300 of them. I think it's pretty. I love the colors. And then, ta-da! Oh, sorry. Ta-da! Aren't they pretty? Yep, the case is so big it doesn't fit in the camera. Like, I can probably go this way. You have to put 3 in one little band thing in order to get all 300 of them to fit. And it's on both sides. I haven't really messed with putting them in order per se. I'm working on swatching them. So as I swatch them, I'll figure out if I want to put them in my normal order or if I just want to leave them like they are. Because to be honest, I can put them in order all I want. I use them. They get thrown, not thrown, but they get put on the table in big old piles. And then they end up in the little side things here on my cart in big old piles. And then they just get put back in the case wherever there's a slot to open them or to put them in. So I don't know if I want to fool with doing all that. There's 300 of them. I'm not quite sure. Hold on. Okay. So we're going to push this aside for just a second. We're going to try these out in a minute. I just got other things. So I've been wanting this for quite a while. I already filled it up, you guys, so sorry. So it's a really pretty little like vase thing. It just got the cute little legs on it. But it spins. So it takes up less room on my desk. And I don't have to worry about it. Okay, so I set that over there. And then I got, this is also kind of a me thing. I got this. The Minion of Giants. Not normally the kind of coloring book I would buy, but hold on, you'll see. It's by Eric Messenger. Messenger. Behemoth of the Fantasy World. Okay, so the pictures in here are amazing. So it gives you what they call a magic color wheel. Gives you a story about the artist and the giants and stuff. And then it starts off with it tells you coloring the face with markers. It tells you how to do it. And then it says coloring the rest of the piece. And it's got your primary colors, secondary colors, and complementary colors. I think that's really cool. And then it tells you tips and tricks on like your shading. It's got a little spot down here. Yep. And then this is digital. This came off a computer. And then it shows you pictures that are in here that are colored. And they're actually colored by the person that did the coloring book. He used Copics, Winsor & Newton, and Prismacolor to do this. And they were markers. On this one, he used colored pencils, Prismacolored markers. Oh, this was colored by Darla Timberland. Yeah, this is just like, tells you what they used. Markers by the author. And then pencils. So yeah, it tells you the page that this page is on. Like, this is page 47 in the book. So yeah, I don't know. It just kind of struck me as being really neat. Yeah, I just want to see if I can make these pictures look just as good as the other person. I can't wait to color this guy. I think he's going to be cool looking. And I'm not necessarily going to color it the way they did. You know, as far as I know, I could color him like gray or green or who knows. It's on, pretty sure this is on Amazon paper. Well, maybe not. It's smooth. It's a little thicker, I think, than Amazon. But not by much. It's not bad paper, to be honest. It's not. You know what? It almost feels like I almost want to say Creative Haven paper, maybe. Yeah, it's not bad paper. But yeah, we got to see those, hang on one second, Northern Lights last night, and it was so gorgeous. We drove over to the bigger lake over here, and yeah, they were right on top. They were gorgeous. Yep. I was surprised to see how many people were out looking at them, though. I mean, oh, there was so many people out. You would have thought like it was 4th of July and they were watching fireworks or something. It was amazing. Oh, yeah, it's kind of cool. So the actual big gift that I've got coming won't be here for a little while yet. It's coming from a far away place. So here's another thing that kind of got me about this book that doesn't usually come in like most books. It actually gives you the A color palette on the bottom. See, it's a long book. It's hard to get it all in there. It actually gives you the color palette. So yeah, it's not on all the pages though. It only does it on a few. Let me see if I can move some of this stuff out of the way. And then I can maybe scoot it up some for you. So you can see. That'll work. Here. We'll turn the camera down just a little bit. There we go. So yeah, it shows you the little picture, and then it gives you the color palette. But only on, I think it's like, what does it say? Somewhere in here it tells you how many that you get. I think it's like I don't know. We'll find it. But yep, you get so many with the color palette already picked like they did in the beginning. And this has got a oh my goodness gracious. It's perforated. Jeez, find the words. Okay, it's perforated so you can just take this color part right off. It doesn't have to stay on your picture. So yeah, I kind of thought that was kind of neat. Watch one of those birds fly in his mouth. What you get for yelling, dude. More color palette. I usually don't go by a color palette, but I think I'm going to try on these just to see if I can do it. I mean, there's not that many pictures in here that, you know, they pick it for you, so. Yep. And then it goes into, like, you get a deeper, it's not grayscale, but you get the, like, the deeper shadows in black. It's a thicker line art. So it gives you like 3 different ways that your pictures are in here. Different pictures, not all the same, but just 3 different ways that they're in the book. The first ones I think are lighter scale. The middle are the ones that have the palette picked out for you. And then The third is the darker line art. Would you like to have a hunger like that? Now, personally, I don't care for it, but I see that where they put the shadows and stuff, they've got the lines to show you where the shadows go. I personally don't care for that, but to me, it's harder to cover up. But you know, if you're using marker, I guess you. I don't know if marker would cover that up or not. I know pencil has a hard time doing it. But I don't mind seeing lines through there. It's not like, you know, I'm not going to tell somebody I drew it and colored it. So what does it matter? Oh, this is cool. That's going to look really neat. See, I see this in kind of like the earthy tones. Yeah. Yeah. Even kind of like his face and stuff, and his body's kind of like got the markings of land and water. So yeah. It says imagination creates some big monsters. That's gonna be cool. Dude, you got some crazy. Is that your tongue? That's nasty looking. Put that back in your mouth. I just think it's a really cool book. I like it. And again, it shows you pictures and tells you what page they're on. So, yeah. Okay, where did it tell me? It says high quality paper, resists bleed through, acid free to last 200 years. Huh. I ain't gonna be around 200 years, so I don't care. It says perforated pages for easy to remove, tips and techniques, fully colored examples. I know it tells because I read it, unless I read it on the, it might have been in the Amazon where I read it. Let's see. Yeah, I'm thinking it was probably on Amazon where I read the where I read about the book, because I don't see it. And I know it told how many pictures of each each kind of different ways of the art that he's got it in here. Yeah, see, that's where this is a little lighter than the ones in the back. They're a little darker. Yeah. Thinner lines. And then the ones in the back are a lot thicker. So yeah, and then you have the ones where they pick the palette for you. So kind of a cool book. I was digging it when I was looking through it. So yeah, check it out, you guys. It wasn't very expensive. I think I paid geez, I've been on that site so much lately. It was either $7.90 something or $11. I don't remember. But yeah, it's a kick-ass book, you guys. Check it out. Let me know what you think. It's great for, beginners and stuff like that. Even people that's like me that's been doing it for years. I mean, it gives you that the tips and tricks on how to do things. I mean, I've been doing it for years. I don't know everything. And if you think you know everything after doing it for years, sorry, honey, you don't. And if you're telling people you do, that's not cool. Because every day when you're coloring, you learn something new. Doesn't matter what you're coloring, you just learn something new. And you're wondering why we're back at this page, because I am highly determined to finish this page. And y'all get stuck watching me do it. Yes, Taurus, we are awesome. Thank you very much. Candy, how are you doing? It's been a long time. Do you guys want to finish this, or do you guys want to do the did you get it from, you know what, I'm thinking we're gonna test out my new pencils, and yeah, let's color in it. Why not, right? What's another whip? Let's test out the new pencils, create a whip. I am doing really good. Did you get to see the Northern Lights last night? They were awesome last night. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm just going to start right at the beginning. Always make sure to put a piece of paper behind your book. And I don't know, because to me, this is an awful lot of red. So I'm thinking what I might do is I might do his cape red, but I'm thinking the stuff right here is going to be a totally different color. So yeah, we'll see. We shall see. Well, it's supposed to happen all weekend. Well, take it slow, and heck, I do mine, honey, and like hardly ever, but nobody comes in, so I do it for if you want to watch it in a replay, or if you if you're bored, don't have nothing to do. It just kind of makes me think like I'm talking to somebody, I guess. Okay, so I got so many pet pencils out from all my whips that it's just crazy. Okay, so we're going to have to combine some. So sorry for the noise here. Okay, because I know I'm not going to finish this, so I'll end up with more pencils back there in the okay, so instead of just swatching it on just a sheet, when I take the color out, I'm going to find it on here and swatch it so I can color and swatch at the same time. What do you think? I think that's a neat idea. I want to do, let's do his face first. And I know back here there was some kind of skin colored. It's just really hard to see. Okay, so this is number 288. It's called Earth Gray. Let's see what it looks like. 288 Earth Gray. This is the 300 colors. I love color. And I swatch different than most people. I swatch just like I'm coloring in something because that's what I want to see. I want to see what it looks like when I'm coloring. I'm not necessarily going to color it dark, not necessarily going to color it light, but so I think I like that color for his skin. Let it focus. It's showing different on the yeah. Hold on, I just heard something really kind of. Hold on a minute. Corey, honey, did you hear that? No, go with Dad. All right, guys. I didn't mean to do that. We live out in the country, so I start all over. I live out in the country, and my doggie was outside, and I just heard boom, 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 boom. Somebody's out there shooting, and I don't want my dog out there when they're doing it. And he didn't care for it either. I don't have a problem with people shooting, but I don't want them shooting near my dog. What's this? See, I don't know the colors yet, so I'm having a hard time finding what I want. What is this? 98. 98. Okay, that's a little too yellow. You guys. This is gonna be interesting. Okay, 292. All right, that might give me the little bit of greenish tint that I'm looking for. Sorry guys, it's a new thing of pencils and I'm trying to find out what colors I want to use for his skin. Okay. I like that better than the one I've got in my hand. And then, what is this? $93. Okay, that might work. All right, we're going to start off with those first. See what happens. I don't know. Okay. Candy left. Can't much blame her. I was farting around. Okay, let's see what we can come up with. Okay, this is Earth Gray. We're going to do just for the light color. I'm just kind of winging this, you guys. I'm not using the normal colors I normally do for skin. Just seeing what I can come up with. Seeing how these work in this book. Oh, it's pretty smooth paper. Colors are not a real hard pencil, but they're not real soft either. I'd say they're kind of like a mid-range. I love the way they color, and I love the way they blend. This is not my first set of colors. I think I have the one, what is it? The 180 and the 240. And then, or 280, I don't know, it was the 2 something. And now I have these. I will always, always, always recommend color pencils, whether you're a advanced colorist or if you're a new colorist. Colors are good pencils. They're very versatile, which means they don't layer too bad and they blend fantastic. I'm not a layering type of person. I'd rather blend than layer. I just don't have the patience to layer, and it takes a lot of patience to layer pencils. And I've seen some fantastic work of people that do it. And if I had the patience, I'd be one of them, but I can't. I've tried, and I get to like the third layer, and it's like, okay, I'm done. Some people go 5 and 6, and sometimes more. I can't. I've tried. Doing skin and hair and stuff, that's the best place to layer. I cross my fingers and hope I can get it in 1 or 2, because if I can't, then it is what it is, and it ain't gonna get any better than that. I'm not a real big oh, that's the fingernail. Whoops. I'll erase it in a little while. I'm not a real big skin person. There are so many people out there that just do such perfect skin. And to me, you got to have a lot of talent to do skin the right way because it's not an easy thing to do. Skin or hair, that takes talent, I think. Okay, so there is the first color down. Okay. Please watch your ears. These are new pencils. I need to sharpen them. They sharpen fantastic. I'm just going in kind of light because I'm not sure this is where I want all my dark colors at. So you all are probably wondering, and it's a good question, and I'm not sure, but I will find out in a second if these are oil-based or wax-based. I think they're waxed because, like I said, they're not a hard pencil, real hard, but they're not real soft either. So we'll find out in 1 second. I don't want to do that with that. Do I? I don't know. Okay, it says Soft Touch Premium Expert Artist Premium Rich and Vibrant Color Soft Smooth lead, non-toxic. It does have a softer, smoother lead, but I don't think these are oil. Well, perfect for shading, layering, blending, and details. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're wax-based. It doesn't say on here, but if you go to color.com, I'm sure you'll find it there. It'll tell you. But I'm 100% positive they are wax. Yeah, we were when we went to see the lights last night. We were standing there. It was about 9:45 or so, and there was nothing out there yet. And I'm like, yeah, this isn't going to happen. Because I was real skeptical, really, to be honest, I was. I'm like, this is not going to happen. And then all of a sudden, like, out of nowhere, it was kind of like, almost kind of creepy. They come out of the sky, like, it was just, like a hole had opened up and light was, it was weird, I'm telling you, it was the weirdest thing ever. And it lasted for probably about an hour or so. But when it first came out, or above, or whatever they do, it was really red. And then the more it got over the water is where it turned green. And it was just so cool. I'm so glad we got to see them. The colors were amazing. You'd get red, and then you'd get a purple, and then you'd get like a purplish pink, and you'd get a green. And yeah, they were just, they start fading, and then you'd look up, because you could look across the lake and see them. But when the ones across the lake would start fading, you'd see, if you looked up, you'd see more coming down. Like it was almost like out of the center of the sky. It was just really weird. It was beautiful, but it was weird. Watching it happen was almost like kind of alien. Like, it was just beautiful but creepy. Okay, be careful. Ears. See that little bit? Okay. They got like a yellowish. I'm not doing yellow. I'm going to do like a, this is called rust. It's going to look kind of odd at first, but then it'll fix itself. You'll see. You'll see. So I have moved almost everything I have around because I got new birthday stuff. And now I'm having a hard time remembering where I put it all. Okay, so I'm not sure if I'm seeing it right or not, but I'm gonna kind of keep watch because it almost looks like the ink from page is smearing from my hand, and if that's the case, I need to get my glove out, but I don't know. Could be just me seeing things too. I don't have the best of eyesight anymore. A little bit of color in these creases here. All that wrinkly skin. Sorry, I always get really quiet when I'm not quite sure what I'm doing. Just kind of trying to wing it here. I'll go back in with the lighter color. And I forget an eyebrow. Okay, I think it's looking pretty decent. Pushing just a little harder with the lighter color. Not real hard though, because I don't want to outdo the shading. So I didn't want him to have a real, like, human tint to him. I wanted him to have kind of like a greenish gray tint. That's why I picked the earth gray. It's a pretty color though. It worked great for his skin color. And a lot of times people will use a blender to blend their colors in. That's not a bad thing. I use them all the time. But this has really dark black ink. And if you're not careful, it spreads. I can see that now. It spreads with the regular pencil. So you have to be careful if you're coloring over any of the real black stuff because it will bleed with a lighter color pencil. Okay, so we're going to darken up some of the darker shades. And just keep going over it until we get what we want. I want to darken this up a bit. So in the picture, they have his upper lip in a brownish color. I don't know if I should do that or not. I'm not sure I like it. So the rust has a bit of a, almost like a pinkish tint to it. Well, I'm not thinking that it's turning out bad. I'm kind of not sure I wanted him to have that kind of pinkish tint to it. But we still got to do the rest of his skin and his hair. So we'll kind of see what happens with that. Well, maybe I will, because I think it would look better that way. think I'm getting it to right where I want it. If you take the lightest color you're using, and you just go over all the other colors, it'll blend everything. You don't really need a blender pencil. Yep, they're wax based. You can tell by the more layers I put down on the paper, the more I can tell they're wax. They're not resisting the paper, but they're building up. Like the wax is building up on the paper. Okay, so we got the face looking pretty cool. Let's work on the hair. Let's see. I just want to get a little bit of a lighter brown. This case is so big, it's so hard to find room to put it somewhere so you can find the color you want. Let's see. What does 175 look like? So that with yep, that'll work. Yep. That will work. Okay. Go really light over the light spots. And they've got it like a yellowish tint to his hair. I want like a reddish tint to it. I am using tan is what it's called. Just going over very lightly over all the hair. I don't want it all this color. This is just going to be like a highlight. Yeah, I got plans for Mother's Day tomorrow. I don't. It's hard to explain, but I'm not a. I have a hard time with Mother's Day right now. I'm not sure it'll ever be better, but it is what it is, and well, I'm not ruining it for anybody else. My daughter spends it with her family and work, and that's fine with me. We just seen each other on my birthday, so I am not going to ask my kids to do a birthday and a Mother's Day. They get to choose and pick whichever one, if any, they want to do. 90% of the time, they pick Mother's Day. So we see each other for a few hours, and then they do their thing for their Mother's Day. They don't need a day for them to tell me they love me. I don't need a day to say for them to say thank you for raising me. That was my choice, not theirs. They didn't ask to be brought into this world. I don't need to be rewarded for it. And that's what it feels like to me, is a reward. I'm not saying it feels like that to everybody. Please don't take what I'm saying the wrong way. I don't know. It's kind of like Valentine's Day or, silly things like that. It's like, I don't need a day to tell my family I love them. I tell them every day. I show them every day. Why do I want a Hallmark day to tell them? I don't need somebody else to tell me, okay, this is the day that you tell your family that you love them. Really? I don't know about y'all, but I tell my family every single day. When I go to bed at night, I tell the Lord every single night how much I love them and would you please keep them safe. So yeah, I'm not gonna ask my kids to take their hard-earned money and buy me something that I don't need. Okay, Could you guys hang on? I want to mute you for just 1 minute. I'm so sorry. Yeah, probably not going to keep this live. Just kind of left you guys hanging. If I can figure out how to clip that out of here, the quiet space, I will, but I can't guarantee you I'm going to figure it out. Okay, going in with the lighter. This is supposed to be tan. Looks a little reddish to me, but maybe it means burnt tan. Okay, so maybe I'm kind of liking this for the main color. All these little bitty strands. You're supposed to, when you color hair, you're supposed to flick. Well, I'm sorry, I'm not a flicker. I just can't. I can't. I know it makes a difference, and I'm not making fun of the people that do it, but I just can't. Again, it's the patience thing. You've got to have patience to do that stuff. If you want to make what I call Rembrandts, then yeah, you got to learn how to do all that stuff. I am not in it for making Rembrandts. I am in it for making nice pictures, but not Rembrandts. You know, I like to shade. I like to try new things with new mediums. It's just kind of fun. But it's not something that I want to, I don't know, I'm not in it for the art aspect, I guess. I guess that's one way of looking at it. It helps me de-stress for the day. It relaxes me. And it's fun. And I'm okay with all that. It's on the book. Okay, you guys. Oh, that's bad. Oh. If you guys would have just seen what I just did, you would have like went, oh my god. All right, so he's a giant. Giant's kind of like gold, so we're gonna do a goldish earring, and we're gonna make it sparkle. And then he's got on a necklace with beads. So we're gonna do like every other one gold. Looks mighty fine to me. All right, so let's do up his arms and his jacket next. How long have we been on? An hour and a half. I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. I say that a lot, don't I? Yeah, I'm probably not going to keep this video. Thank you very much. I think everything that most people don't want to go wrong has went wrong in this video today. It happens, but like I said, if I can figure out how to clip that one part out, I will. But I don't know if I can figure it out, you guys. If I can't, I'll just pitch the video. Because I feel bad. I can always make another one, right? So you said you had this book, Candy. Have you colored in it? Well, girlfriend, we got to get you on that. So they've got his cape red. I don't know if I want to do it red. I mean, I know I'm supposed to be seeing if I can do it like they do it, but now that I get into this, and it's kind of looking pretty cool. I don't know if I want to do it like they got it. I mean, I might pick some things, but I don't think I'm going to pick all things. I mean, I like the colors red and green, but I usually like them for Christmas, not not so much of it in one picture, you know. It's red, green, and brown is about all they have in here, and I'm not feeling it. Okay, so the arm came out looking cool. Let's see. I'll show you up close, you guys. Let it focus for a minute. So yeah, it's coming out kind of cool. So that is mine, skin and hair, and this is theirs. Kind of like it mine. I'm thinking we're gonna do some. How about we're gonna do blue eyes? Or do we want to do green eyes? Let's do green eyes. Oh shoot! I still got a green pen. My green pens still haven't come yet. I'm so mad. Oh, yeah. I like to use my glitter pens for eyes and stuff. So I did the pupil with a, let's see if we can see it. Okay, see how it glistens? The pupil does. I put some jelly roll glaze on the black part. Thank you, Candy, thank you. Okay, so the part I do like that they have done, and I still got to do his one hand over here, but they've got like he's got like arm tattoos or something underneath his rope. I like that. Now that I probably will do. Do I want to do it in blue? Or do I want to do it in no. Let me think. I'm almost thinking I'll probably do it in green and do his cape or whatever this is in blue is what I was thinking. Because we got the grass that's going to be green, or part of the earth anyways. And then we've got the background, which is the sky, which will probably be blue. Well, very light blue. So if we do this in green, yeah, I want to do this in like a darker blue or even a purple. Okay, so let me finish up this hand, and then we will start on the rest of the stuff. It's been raining here all day. So they say the northern lights are going to be out all weekend. Because we've got this storm that's moving through. But I don't think we're going to be able to see them where I'm at tonight. Because it's just been so gloomy and cloudy today. I don't think we'll have a chance to see them tonight. So I'm kind of glad we went and seen them last night. Very cool, very cool. Oh, I'm going to do... Oh, those are really close together. Yeah, this case is going to drive me crazy. Well, nothing to do about it. Can't send it back. Okay, so let's do this green and I'm catching my link here. Let's do we'll do that green. Okay. Light coat or light layer, I should say. I'm not painting, I'm coloring. Okay, and then we'll go in with a darker. Go over everything. And then back to the lighter and over everything. A little bit more pressure. All right, that looks good. And I think I'm going to do, yeah, let's do the beads. Green. And I'll put some clear glitter over those to make them sparkle like they're jewels. I missed a part. I missed a spot. And I missed his chin hair. What do you know? And I will show you if I can find it. Like I said, I moved everything around last night or this morning or whenever I did it. And I'm having a hard time remembering where I put everything. Okay, my blender pencil. Now I'm going to go over this little spot and I'm going to try to stay away from the dark black because, like I said, we'll end up with mud. And that's how you can tell these are waxed, because do you see? Let me show you up close. This is pretty smooth paper, so I don't know if you can see how that looks a little blotchy, but yet shiny. Yeah, these are wax based. All right, I want the rope to be a lot lighter. That's around his neck. So we do want it to go that's too light. How about this color? Oh, that's too peach. We're gonna try that. I'm mixing pencils here because I didn't feel like, I got a cigarette in my one hand. I didn't feel like digging in the case for a pencil, and these are already out. So this is a Fila, also a wax-based pencil. I'm going to try some. I'm really hoping it works. Okay. So this is kind of like a cloth rope type band. So we're going to do a light layer of the rust. And then I'm going to go in with a light layer of the darker brown. Remember I said I don't layer, you guys? Well, I'm sitting here making a liar out of myself. And then I'm going to go in with a light layer of the earth gray. Make sure I it just a little bit. Just make it easier to get around these jewels. Okay, and then I'm going to try the tan. I'm just going to kind of do a spotchy part of the tan so it looks like it's like almost dirty. Back in with a darker brown. Again, kind of splotch it here. Looking for a not so cream piece of material is what we're looking for. And I think we kind of achieved that. You guys see that? Okay. So we want to do green and yellow. These are supposed to be jewels. I don't know why he'd be wearing them where he said wearing them, but hey, it's his clothes, not mine. Okay, and then he's got like a skeleton face type of thing over here. We're gonna do it with silver on the top. And then green on the bottom. I'll give it gold eyes. And let's see, we'll do this and silver. Some greenish blue jewels. Let's do sides in gold. Stay with the theme, right? All right, guys, it's been 2 hours. I'm gonna call it quits. I will see you next time. Stay warm. Check out those northern lights if you can see them tonight. And happy Mother's Day, everybody. Bye.